Hello, 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 hello. Why is that so big? I need to reorganize my desk for a second. Otherwise things are gonna go wrong, like immediately. But welcome in, welcome in. I don't want my water on my mouse pad. Is it affiliate anniversary today? Why? Is it? I don't remember really. Can I see that in the manager home? It's weird. It doesn't really give you a pop-up, or at least not on my end. But thank you. Thank you. Yeah, today we're doing dungeon work. I have some good ideas. I actually got some good ideas in the comments as well. Let me pull them up. Let me go to Studio, YouTube Studio, right there. Comments. Can I do content? Just the comments. Right, so I've got a few. I just want to make sure I'm not doxing myself. But some people are saying no block chimes for like puzzle when you solve a puzzle or unlock a door, which is we can do that. Have you built a train in Minecraft Create? In Create, yes. On Just Create, not yet. I don't think that's in here. That's gonna be one of my priorities because I am not moving out of spawn for a while. What else do we have? Snow golems and iron golems. I already did that. I've got some ideas for like water tunnels in case fans to make platform a bit more interesting. Those are all things that I want to do in different dungeons because I want to theme dungeons about a certain element. Eggs, if you're ever bored in Minecraft, you should try the game called Vintage Story. I think I've heard about that. I'll see if I can look it up. Bro, you have ranks? Like what? Like what kind of ranks? I think we're all pretty even on whatever you think a rank would be decided. What else do we have? It's complex and beautiful. You should give it a try. I will look into it. Today I got a reminder of a game that just launched in early access. So I've got a few that I still need to check out. That's fine. Yeah, overall it's a lot of good ideas, and I do honestly think that I will add a few of these. I also, chat, I figured something out, which is really cool. Let me show you. I can make villagers talk. I can make them talk. Okay, let's name him Steve, right? Oh, I do want to. Now that we're here, we'll move on to the well. Technically, this is dungeon work as well, but we'll move on to the actual dungeon in a second. What I want to check out is can I look at this with a smart observer. Smart observer, because I want to see. I want to kind of do that. What else? We'll add a filter to it. For now, we'll do a wrench, I guess. Wait, can I not? Okay, can't use a wrench. Let's use a shaft. Filter, and then I'm probably, honestly, I want to make it a. Have you heard Beardy say you can link the second car to the first car, sir? Could the chain conveyors not work using a storage limit feature? The thing is, if you make one train, only your first bogie is connected to the storage. So each bogie that you add, each cart that you add, each bogie is seen as one entity. So if you have your drill set on the front of your train, only the storage that is directly connected to that front bogie will be read as inventory, right? If you've got drills on your second cart, only the chests that are in the second cart will be counted as inventory. So I don't think chain conveyors could work. But I am willing to look into it. We'll do that, and then we'll do dropper, hopper, some classic redstone. What does Pricey Slicey do? What does Pricey Slicey do? What is Pricey Slicey? Wait, what do you mean? What does Pricey Slicey do? What do you mean? I'm not... Oh, that! Right. Channel point. It has the ability to give... I think it's for non-subs, it's 500 or a 50% discount on all other channel points. And for subs, if a sub does it, it is a I think it's 75% discount on all channel points for like 10 minutes, I think. So it just kind of gives people a discount on the channel points. That's basically it. That's basically it. So if you want to be a gentleman and give other people who haven't been watching a lot of the stream, you can use that. Let's do that for now, because I want to test out if this actually works first. Why do you stay? You should be going back in, shouldn't you? I guess best to wait for more people then? Yeah, kind of. Why? Okay, let's go and use a different system. Now I need to do that. This, I think it worked, right? Yeah, it did. Okay, so you go there, then we hide all of this ugly stuff. And so the idea would be that people come up to the villager, they present their key. That's not good. And then it starts talking. Look, it talks. It's so cool. I like it a lot. The stupid thing is you can't have it go faster than this is. This is the fastest we can go. But, oh, dude, I like it a lot. I do need to add one more segment that resets its name. So we'll do that. Hello, yes sir, welcome in. 30 ticks right there, and then 6 seconds right here. This one's fairly easy. Do that. This will just reset its name to Steve, or to whatever name we give him. Right now he's called Steve. We'll do you over there. Okay. So we're gonna add. Wait, how much? Right, one more segment over here. Exactly one. There we go. And that's how easy it is. So simple it is. I mean, I do have to reset that one as well, but so we'll do Steve right there. We'll take you and go take from all of these, deposit in there. And so now if we have Steve, right? We do have to figure a way to hide that, but if we have Steve, right? And we have him talk, which I still think is amazing, by the way. And then it should, at the end, it should rename him to Steve, which is just going to reset it for the next player that comes along. The thing is, we can add these in the dungeon as well. Just have like different guys in the dungeon that gives you hints and stuff. And then it should reset it to Steve. No, we don't reset it to Steve. Apparently we don't. That's strange. Ah, why did you not activate? Oh, never mind. I didn't set it to receive. So we'll do that once more. Just want to test it out if it's actually changing to Steve. So basically what it does is it spits out on a timer, it spits out a piece of paper, and then we have a deployer that renames the villager right here. And so the name just turns into like a text bubble, which I think is really cool. It does take up a little bit of space, but that's fine, I would say. We can hide it underground. That's the cool thing about wireless redstone. There he is, Steve. I mean, and technically we could do... could have either some carpet or this guy. It's a bit ugly, but that's fine. Or even better, we could have like a seat over here. Make it like a table. You sit in front of him. But yeah, this is how I'm gonna communicate with the players. It's a bit bulky, but it's fine. It's fine. Now let's go over into the actual server and get some work done on the dungeon. It's been a while since I've been there because I've been doing other things. Ooh. Server's not fine. Let me say hi to everyone. Let me get the world loaded in. See if anything is no go. Ooh, Legion is online. Okay, do I have all my shulker boxes with me? I do. Let me drop off everything I don't need. I'm not gonna show you guys spawn, because yeah. We don't. We do not today, or at least not right now. Let me get a flyover spawn there's some stuff that hasn't been shown in videos, so I want to make sure you guys don't get too much of a spoiler. Also, for some reason, I think it's my computer though. I don't think it's the server, but my world or my experience with the server is just waiting for chunks to load. Look at this. It's... Come on. Come on. Okay. A hole. All right. This is what we have for now, right? And it is functional. Like all of these have been connected. The entire workings of whatever is underneath here. I'm not gonna say too much. People who have been watching us set this up in creative kind of know what this is, but this is all working now. We have all of the redstone. I like the way how this works. It's like, you know, kind of a little diagram that works as well. But what I want to do now, hello? There we go. So what I want to do now is this little section over here, right? And this little section over here. But I want to do this, like the actual building, like the stone and stuff. I don't think I'll do the puzzles just yet. So we'll get the stone in. We'll probably have to go back and forward a little bit because I don't have rooted dirt or the roots, the mangrove roots and stuff with me. But yeah, we'll be working on some of this stuff today. I'll get the stone in first, and then we'll figure out how to do the rest. We'll do single layer. We'll set it to. Need to go down real quick, really far. Also, I'll have to take out this little pathway that we have over here. Come on, where are you at? No way. No way. Are we that way? Oh no, we are at like minus. There we go. Need to get the bottom layer in. So that's the ground floor. I am gonna need to lower this, but we can start with what this is, okay? Okay. Let's see, do we still have enough scoria? I think I do, but I'm not sure. Some scoria over here. Some scoria over here. Alrighty. So, chat, how is everyone's week been doing? Have you all had a good week? Oh, come on. Really? That's how dirty you're gonna do me. How's your week, guys? Pretty chill so far. That's good to hear. That's good. Okay, let's do that, and then we'll get some torches in here. And we'll keep going. For now, I'll just do like the rough outlines of this. Just get myself a floor so I can start building. That's about it. And then I need stone, of course. I also should grab my... I think it's in this one. No, it's not. It's in this one. It is. Glue. Wrong glue. Stone. There we go. I should have more stone somewhere. Also, that's something we're gonna start doing on stream, is like texturing stuff. Because right now all the walls are just stone. I want to get some, definitely like in the big like built areas. I want to get some actual texture in there, some brick and stuff. There we go. There we go. Why? Okay, that's fine. There we go, right there. Alrighty, tidy. Let's do that. This is where another mechanic of the game is going to be introduced. So, I've already told everyone that watches the stream that this dungeon is very much a dungeon that introduces the players to mechanics. And then once we get into the next dungeons that I'm gonna try and build, we are going to add a lot more theming. We'll have like fire dungeons and stuff like that. But this one is very basic. People who haven't played a Zelda-like game, or at least not in a while, are going to be able to kind of get to know certain mechanics. That's the idea of this one. So yeah, nothing special, nothing really really hard to get to, but yeah, that's the plan. All right, we'll do this the correct way immediately. We'll have you. Wait, what? Oh yeah, no, that's because this one is being pushed in. Right. I need to like rethink what decisions I made when designing this stuff. Sometimes it's far away. Can you move vaults to? I think you can. The problem Stam had when he did it is that the vault stopped working. So I don't want that to happen. Which means that I didn't do it. Because I still want them to work. I still want them to give me loot, you know? Yeah, giving me loot is a very, very important feature of those vaults, you know? Okay. Do that. I really need to get torches on these guys as well. Maybe I do that on the bottom. Just so we can light this room up a little bit more. Otherwise, this is gonna be a mess. Yeah, we need to get some pillar. Wait, some deep slate pillar. Right, let's do this as well now that we're here. Wait, give me a second. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, and somehow Foxy duped stuff with volts by accident when building a boat. Oh, you're talking like storage vaults. I was thinking you did trial vaults. You should be able to do that, yeah. It shouldn't be duping stuff, so that's a little bug that we discovered. But yeah, picking up vaults is a normal thing. Like storage vaults, that's a normal thing. So yeah, vaults, you should be able to move vaults with contraptions. Should they be duping stuff? Not really. There we go. Giving a bit more shape to the walls. Because I think over here, yeah, we're already coming in. So it's a very low room, this one. I think this one does that, yes. I think it jibbed because Foxy raised the contraption limit from 248. Did he? I don't think he did. Did he? I don't know. I don't, honestly, I have no idea. So. This one does. Nope. Yeah, he did? Okay. Oh well. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Can I get on top of this? I can. Dude, I need to get so much more stuff in here. His boat was too big of to be a contraption. Yeah, it's a big boat. It's a big boat. That's true. I can see that. I can see that. Somebody said as well that like on the YouTube comments, somebody said, "Oh, you could do, you can make this into a schematic, right? You can make this into a schematic, or like each room into a schematic." And I mean, I would, but it would not save anything, right? Like all the data that you have from the network gauges, that doesn't save in a schematic. So even if I gave you guys a schematic, oh, that's not good. Hello? Okay, we have a little break. We need to do some stuff, chat. We need to do some fixing. I think. So now he's gonna be picking back up, right? Yeah. Is he not? Come on, start picking off stuff. Oh god, chat. What have we done? This is not good, by the way. This is a bad omen. This is a bad omen. This is not a good sign. How does this happen, though? Bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. See, there's another one over there. That for sure. Does that mean that if I do this, no, I can't. But if I go and get that one, and I just replace it on the, because I mean I assume these are apples, right? Yeah, 2 apples. Might be chunk loading. Yeah, the problem is that's not good because this is gonna be not chunk loaded for most of the time, right? When I'm done building, this is only gonna be loaded when people are either passing by train or they are playing the game. So yeah, not a good. Why are you being weird all of a sudden? Okay, now he's going. It's gonna take a while, but this should be forget about it because I haven't messed. I don't know. I mean, we've been having this at spawn as well, which is why we loaded spawn permanently. But this is not a good idea. What I might do. How are we doing? Okay, so those have turned on again. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure out something. For now, I'll just keep going on this. That I feel like that's this, and then these are that. The full block? Crazy full blocks in Minecraft. Also stones there, so I feel like that's gonna be that. Oh, I have another idea that I want to run by you guys, chat. I was gonna do a little ceremony, right, with the other players where everyone, maybe not all at once because it'll be hard to get people to all be at like online at the same time, but to have like a separate episode, right, where I give everyone their token to the dungeon, and the idea would be, this is an idea, right? It not something that's set in stone. Also, kind of why I want to run it by you guys, because I mean, you guys are the ones that are watching. But I wanted to do like this little ceremony where people go into a hidden room, and in secret they pick something. They do a choice thing, and then based on their choice they get a different key, right? That's the idea. So I wanna do like some kind of riddle almost that has multiple outcomes, and then whichever door they pick, that's gonna be whichever door they pick, that's gonna be their key or their token to the dungeons. Does that sound like a good idea? Because I feel like that's a good collaboration idea, because it both gives people their own type of content. Not everyone's interaction is going to be the same, right? So you'll have to like watch everyone's video to figure out what their question or what their task was. That's kind of why I like that idea. For the rest, I kind of just like it because it I don't know, it feels kind of mystical. And we could utilize the new like villager thing, right? The villager speaking mechanics could be used in that as well. That's full block slab. Is this like Medica? It is. It is like Medica. That is also slab. Okay, so that is gonna be all the way over here. And then we'll do that. That. Don't know why I did that, but it makes sense, I guess. Oh, that's okay. No, I know why I did that. Alright, makes sense. Makes sense. I didn't do something stupid. Honestly, I don't really need these. Because, I mean, I am gonna use those, but that's about it. Let's just do that and figure out where our edges are. Okay, edges have been found. Let's do something along the lines of this. But yeah, no, I've been thinking about stuff because I'm gonna have to start working on that because I want to open the dungeon and give everyone their keys in the same episode because that just makes sense, and that way people can start playing immediately. I don't know if that's a weird idea to have, but I feel like that's kind of like you kind of have to do that, right? You can use full blocks on that. Turn on easy place. Swaps for you. No, I like it because then I can make changes on the fly. If I like now, I use slabs over there. Now I can just use blocks if I want to. Wait, that's a slab. I don't have any more slabs, to be honest. Slabs. Thank you. For people who haven't figured out, I'm trying to make this this building underground dungeon that is in between cave slash ancient building. So yeah. Wait, these are, I don't know why I did double slabs, but apparently I did. So we'll do whatever we do. Oh, this is not going to be good. We're going to see packages going through the building. But that's fine. Apparently, that is not... Apparently, is that a stair? Oh, that's a top slam. Well, would you look at that? Man, you really look like an egg. I just thought it was a joke. Wait, I look like an egg? Is that a compliment or like... I hope that's a compliment. Because, yeah. Take it as a compliment, that means it's not a compliment. Ever tried to be clean shaven? Honestly, no. I haven't been clean shaven since, I don't know, a while, really. Stone. What are you building? We're building the dungeon. Which means that, yeah, people are going to be able to play this game that we're building. Okay, so that is that. Open tab. I want to see who's online. I don't have tab for some reason. Pins, controls, keybinds, key, tab. Hello Betsy, welcome in. How are you doing? How are you doing? List of players P. Oh, I set that to P. Never mind. There you go. Tired, exhausted, and tired. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Okay, so that's good. We're gonna have some pots sitting up there. We'll have some grass set up over here. Neat. Alright. Over here I need to get, for this one I need to get mangrove fruits, which I have. I just is it wrong that I'm watching you while I'm eating eggy in my salad? No, eat all the eggs. You can have them. I don't want them. I hate them. Is it okay to ask for your age? You can guess my age. You can guess my age. $22? That's a nice guess. In order to unlock something, Gerald, you specifically, I like you. That's a good idea. Not in this dungeon, but in another dungeon. I like that idea. That's a good idea. Whenever we get a bow introduced into the game, I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna use that 100%. Is this not pillars? It is. Am I right? You are neither. I'm not gonna tell you if you're right or wrong. But it was a good guess. That's all you're getting from me. Good guess. That's good. And then next layers are just stone. Do you have kids? Oh god, no. Pillars are in the wrong way, I guess. Oh yeah, no. Yeah. Good that you guys are paying attention, because I am not. Definitely not. No, I'm thinking about all the other stuff I can do in the game to torment the other guys. Torment, not kill. I don't want to kill people. I have decided that this game should always have a way out. Every dangerous situation that you put yourself in there should always be a way out. Where you can tip a hat. Ha ha ha. Isaac, I'm already one step ahead of you. We have secret rooms. There are secret. Am I gonna tell you where the secret rooms are? No, because they're secret rooms. Am I gonna tell you where they are? No. 100% not. This is gonna be wrong again, right? Yeah. The thing is, apparently you cannot do shift. You have to like do it the correct way, like not shifting. Problem with that is it's very annoying because this is a problem that I have created. I've only given myself a ledge to work on. The door that Impulse uses? No, because we have Create. We can literally make hidden doors. we have hidden door at home. We don't need to use another player's door, so we have hidden doors at home. Chat. Guys, can't forget, we are playing a game that allows us to automate and animate blocks. You can use a Create wrench to rotate regular blocks. There's a hotkey for you to open it. Yeah, it's fine. Ish fine. This will look better on the time lapse either way. Okay, now we go back up. I like time lapses where you can like see people see it when people make a mistake and they correct their mistake. Because that shows that not everything is done perfectly the first try. And that's a good thing, in my opinion. In my opinion, that's a good thing. Because that shows progress. We're gonna go and grab some spruce now, or some dark oak. Because we can. We have dark oak. We have dark oak. Also, dark oak farm broken again. Whee! There you go. Okay, now I need to look at the pattern that I did. I did that. Of course, these are all stripped, but then we need the X or Xy boy. Wait, I don't get it. Wasn't that correct? Strip dark oak wood. Oh, I did wood. I didn't do logs. Oh, that's... I'm gonna do logs. It's gonna be the same result either way, so... It's gonna be the same result. Also, they're cheaper. Okay, let's do... Pattern. You know what I think? Tell me. Tell me. I also love how people use my name in like the small form. Beardy calls me Eggsy. I mean, a lot of people call me Eggsy at this point. Oh, you don't? Good. I would be worried if you did. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind if you shared, but by all means, keep it to yourself. It would be kind of worrying if people knew what you were thinking. That is true. That is true. I was just sipping milk and thought it was funny. Yeah, I have 3 pings from the Discord. Give me a second. You have to allow me to. What? That's strange. Admin stuff. Okay, give me a second, chat. Okay. Okay, those are good. All right, that's fine. We can keep going. I don't have to do anything. Everything is running smooth. The joke, I mean, not the sipping of milk. I mean, sipping of milk can sometimes be funny. Sometimes could be funny. Nope. Yeah, that's correct. Alrighty. I'm gonna leave this for the video because I want to get all the mechanics in. Afterwards. What are you building? Oh, Patsy, you don't know yet? First of all, you're a creator. Look at the whole. Every person who uses create appreciates a big hole, right? Everyone who plays create appreciates a big hole. That's proven. But we're building a dungeon. So the guys on the server will be able to play this dungeon. It's a dungeon in the style of a Zelda dungeon, where like each segment is some kind of puzzle area to unlock the next segment, and in the end we're gonna have you fight a big boss with underleveled gear. Basically, that's basically what we're doing. I'm personally a fan of underwater holes. Oh, are you in luck? I mean, it's not entirely underwater, but are you in luck? It's underwater. It's underwater. It's underwater. Okay, I do need to go and grab one. I need to grab some droppers. We need to grab some pots. I'll do all the installs of these little things because those are very repetitive, and I've already shown how to do 7 of those in identical systems in the video, and I'm not gonna do it like in every video. So I'm gonna set those up now. For base currently, I do have plans, but it's not gonna be for a while, so they can change. If I ever feel in the moment like doing something else, I'm just gonna change it up. But for as of this moment, I have an idea on doing like I don't want to do Greek entirely, but like a Greek-inspired Acropolis that just like you've got this fortified top of a mountain with some temples on it that are kind of tied to this whole thing, and then I want to do like the city or the town kind of like building up around the mountain. And that's the idea. Hi, do you have any idea how many time it'll take to finish this project? I mean, at the rate we're going at now, I think like... So, next video is gonna be those 2 side wings. So this one and then the one on this side. And then I do have a little project going at spawn as well. So I think that's gonna be next... So next video, not next week, but the week after that. And then the last technical video is gonna be this. I guess it would be less than decked out. Oh yeah, no, it's not gonna be as big as decked out. I want to take the different route. Instead of making one game that's being run over and over and over, I want to make multiple smaller dungeons that are kind of scattered all around the world. Right? I'll ask people for permission to go close to their bases and stuff. Stuff like that. So we are going to be digging more holes like this in the world. Chat. I mean, it depends. I mean, how long this takes, how long it takes to do the stuff. To make it. I mean, a lot of... See, the thing is, I would assume, I don't know if this is true or not, but I would assume that decked out is mostly redstoning, like just actually physically putting in redstone lines. And this is something that we don't really have to do because we have wireless redstone, which is confusing in its own because I mean, like, you gotta remember everything, right? That I haven't hooked these guys up yet, but you kind of have to remember all of this, and you have to like figure out. There's no line you can follow. You have to know, okay, I put this over here. This one, where does that go, right? But the good thing is I can set it all up here. I can do all my logistics here in a very compact and like watered down kind of redstone project, whereas he had to like circumnavigate his entire dungeon. Watching eggs and stamps together gives me Motu Patlu vibes. I don't know what that is. I have a technical question for someone smart like you. Okay. Sure. Oh, chat. While we wait for Batsy's question, I want to do something else. I want to do a. How do I unyawn? You go to sleep. You go to sleep. I want to do something really quick. But if you give me So game mask. No, no, that is what I want to do. Filters plus we'll do. Is it not? Was it blur? Right. Keep with me, guys. I want to do something. That doesn't really work with Minecraft, right? Let's do dual coase. There you go. Because this way I can fly over. I can fly over spawn without having to go in a different in a different thing, and then I'll just turn it off whenever we're good. While we're flying, we're gonna do. I just want to kind of set up a quick access to it. What does that button do? It doesn't do anything. Okay, that's good. I want to keep. Guys, we're almost at spawn. Also, computer does not like loading spawn, as you can see. As you cannot see. Okay. We are in the base, guys. That means we can turn it back off. Make sure there are any spoilers. No, that's why we're not. That's why we're blurring everything out. I needed rooted stuff, right? Yes. Yes, I did. We'll bring everything, to be honest. I'll be using it more, so. Is there anything else that I want to bring right now so that we don't have to come back? I don't think there is. Oh my goodness, what is this poor storage? Oh, it is very, it's as functional as I want it to be. Regular mud. Mud might actually be a good idea. That's in unsorted stuff. Don't have a lot of it, but hey. Hey there, I just want to say I liked the project. Glad I could get you live. Thank you, Torben. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. We're working on the project right now. But before I do that, I want to set up a little hotkey. So we're going to go stream deck. OBS. Where are you at? Here. There should be a filter. Replace. Source. Boom. Where are you at? Game mask. Deposit blur. So now if I hit that button. Hey, would you look at that? That's the plan. Plan simple, chat. Now I can hit that and hide what we're doing. And now you cannot. You can kind of see spawn, but you can't see spawn. Can you now? You can't see the really big Colosseum that Legion built, or the really big airplane that Stam's building. Or let's go and say hi to Stam. Or not. But I've got some. That's fine. Stam.
Hi.
Hello, where you at?
Behind my house. Well, not my house.
Hello. Chat's
Hi.
looking at a blurry version of you. They're looking at the blurry version of this ginormous plane that you built.
My ginormous what?
Yeah, they're the spoilers. I'm protecting you from spoilers. My screen's blurry.
Why?
Mostly because I don't want to spoil my video, but... You know, the thing that I built over there?
Where did you build? Oh, that thing.
Yeah.
I've already spoiled that.
Damn it! Okay, chat, you can see it.
I mean, I've already flown by. I might. Do you want to see what I've done? Wait, hold up. Let me
sure.
fill this up.
Sure.
It's gonna go right past it. I've been right over there.
Come on.
Pretty much. Wait, I just need to
It's
fill the
fine.
space
It's fine. They'll forget in two weeks
cool.
time. They'll forget.
Yeah. Come.
That's what I built. Okay, okay. I was stuck.
He's gonna find me. You know?
Ish truck. Oh,
Is he in
dude.
front of the shops? No, he's not.
Oh, that's good. No, I got stuck. I got lag spite.
Oh wait. Oh.
Yeah,
No,
there you
it's the
go.
server. It's not the internet.
Hello. Hello.
It's unfortunately the server when you load certain things, areas.
Hello?
And back up to speed in about 2 seconds.
Hello.
Get a little longer. I thought the frame rate should. Yeah, there we go.
Hello.
There we go. It's struggling.
Yeah, that
Welcome
was
back.
for a while.
Truck. Yeah.
Yeah, I like those.
Truck.
That's
it's a fully functioning toolbox. It has 8 toolboxes on it, so I'm gonna bring this around for my toolbox.
I honestly don't use toolboxes that often, but I like it.
I don't use them because I don't have them set up, but this I will probably use because what I will do is I've figured out what I want in all the toolboxes.
Mm-hmm.
Then eventually I'll have a way to just restock it at my base in the future.
Okay.
With this portable storage interface.
That's
So-
smart. I
Do
just
you like
had
the
a
little guy driving? No, you gotta
Wait.
come from here. You gotta stand out here. Do you see the 2 little eyes and the mouth? He's smiling. He's real happy about driving the truck.
That is a good one. I like the wheels. The wheels are so
Yeah,
cool.
the wheels are really nice.
That in combination with some grind wheels at the back could make a good crushers. I mean,
Yeah, I can make a good tractor.
yeah. Building. Chat, you've been spoiled.
You know. Yep. Okay, cool. I'm gonna finish my crafting now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to my hole. That's what we built. Hello? What? That's what we built in the hole. That's what we built. That's why we dug last stream. What it is, you'll have to find out. You'll have to figure that one out on your own. It's a big building. Hello, server. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Let's go and put in our mechanics for the left wing. Honestly, I might just finish the entire wing. And then just do whatever we want with it in the video. Maybe I'll just do like a little voiceover. The other wing, I do want to do the mechanics on the video because that's some cool ass redstone that I'm gonna do. Okay, first of all, just for some breakage in the roof, we're gonna take out a little some of these, and we're gonna replace these with some good old-fashioned roots. Like that. So, never mind. We're not doing a rooted anything. Can I not die? Thank you. Then we have this guy. And then I feel like we should be able to get this guy in. And then that. Why that is, you'll see in a second. But it is a thing. I'll have light sources above these so that I don't really have to use light sources in in the game. And then those. Wait. So pot, dropper, grass. Yeah, okay. I've got the gist of it. I'm gonna do this room entirely because I've already explained all the mechanics that are in here. For this one, I'm only gonna do the pots and then the lighting, and I'm gonna do this bridge as well. Which means I do need a way out and in of this building, so I'm gonna go and break these. Just so I can get in and out easily. Alright, first of all, just for ease of access, I'm gonna lower this. How long we've got time, we've got plenty of time. So we're gonna grab some of these guys. Because we can. Where's the rest of them? We are gonna go over lava for a bit of it. But we're only gonna start from this side. And then just lower it by, what, 2 or 3? Damn it. I hit my head. Also, chat, y'all have to start thinking about how we're going to get witches. How am I going to get witches in this game? Where I need them, you know? Oh, we're going to meet up with this guy. Okay. That's fine. Stone. Smite a villager. Yeah, that's my plan. Is just getting a bunch of them, putting them in minecarts and storing them. Because I need 2 per run, right? So that means we're, how many is 7? I need 14 minimum. And that is outside of people wanting to run it multiple times, right? You should put on Loon Bloon. What's that? What's Loon Bloon? Explain. From here, we're gonna start building back up. No. What is song? Probably not. I don't really want to do like stuff that's known because of the MCA stuff. I would like to keep all the VODs YouTube safe. And the music that I use hasn't gotten me in trouble yet, so. I think it's fine. Might as well connect all of these. I am gonna let you into a little streamer secret. I am not listening to the same music that you're listening to. It's different songs. Right. Now we can take down the top little thing that we have. So I have 2 instances running, one for YouTube, one for Spotify. You guys are listening to Spotify, I am listening to YouTube. How many is on the server right now? I think it's 3 of us. Yeah. Chosen, me, and Stamp. Okay. Did I pick everything up? I did not. Then we probably have some laying around here. Because these are valuable. Okay, so we have got the path lowered. We need to make a little like pocket underneath those pieces of wood over there, and then we'll get started on the mechanics of this room. Powerman 5000. I have not. What kind of like genre do they play, or do they make? Is it like a rock, classic rock? Is it punk? It sounds like a punk name, but I'm not gonna debate that or force that on the people. It sounds like a punk name, or like a heavier rock band. And then we need lava, people. We need lava. Lava, lava. Lava chick. I had to. My bad. Oh, before we miss the opportunity, let's glue all those together. You see where I'm going with this, chat? You see where I'm going? You see the vision that I have? Let's put torch in for now so that it doesn't spawn anything. Oh. Yeah. So we're gonna have a little drawbridge that goes out, and they'll have to solve a puzzle to close it. Okay, let's do mechanics. Let's see, how many do I need to do? I need to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and do I have? No, I don't. Okay, 6. Is this a pot as well? It's not. No. And then I have 2 more, so 8. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 8. I need everything to do 8 units of pot. That sounds wrong, but we'll go with that. Let's throw away everything that's in the inventory right now. Mostly because we can. It should have 1 more over there. These are the create boxes. Everything I need for the dungeon in general. So, we are gonna need deployers. We are gonna need, help me chat. What do we need? Who's seen the video? What do we need? We'll need 1 of those, but only later. We need packagers, that's for sure. We need factory gauges. We need frogs. I'm almost out of frogs, which is not good. What else did I need? Oh, I need hoppers. Hoppers and then a chest or 2. Well, technically 8. Somebody said in a comment, you should put the deployer or the picture immediately on the deployer, which I get why you would do that, but I like the fact that I have a buffer, because then if that guy breaks, right, as it seems to be doing, if that guy breaks, it still runs on the backup that it has, right? I think that's about it, right? I need to, so we do pot where that works, and then I just need a pot to set filters, which I probably have in here somewhere. Yeah. Okay. Let's get back in here and figure out where all the pots are. So we take out these blocks back over here. We'll take out those 2 as well. This is going to be a bit of a tight squeeze, but we'll work it out. Okay, so that's the spots where we want them. Chat, what do you think about the interior of this one? What do you think? It's not finished. We need to get some lighting in, but look at it. Isn't it grand? Doesn't it look grand? Okay, let's get out. And let's get started. Place. No. That one. I really should have done those from the inside, but hey, that's fine. Do that, that, chest, chest, and then, oh, we can go up. Oh, easy, guys. That looks really cool. Thank you. Where did we end on? We did, so this is Decapot 13. This is 21, and I don't think I've added any since. 19, 17, no. Okay, so 21, this is going to be 22. Guys, we're already at 22. Eggs. Deco pot 22. Eggs deco pot 23. Need to go and check if these are in the same range, so we'll do that. We'll select this guy, so now we're connected, and we'll start by doing that and setting that to 1 stack. Okay, that's 2. It's 2. Now I need to do the rest. 6 more to go. See, they're not hard, they're just very repetitive, because now I have to do that 6 more times. Right? So this is like the perfect stream task, which is great. Also, I don't like how this is, so I'll have to like go up from there. Oh well, it'll work out. Okay, now we'll need to go and grab ourselves an extra chain conveyor and some chains. Chain conveyor, question mark? Chain conveyor, look at that. Also, slab. so that it doesn't spawn. Because apparently these spawn mobs. Yeah, you heard me right. You heard me right. They spawn mobs. Okay, let's break you for now. 3, 4, 5. That's gonna not be high enough. That's gonna be high enough. Chain. Can I make it? Chain. Hey. Right. And then we can take, I mean, we could probably put these guys up on this chain. Boom, boom. Wrench. Slab. Now I kind of want to grab this one. Not that we need it, so I'll leave it. But we could, if we ever need to, we could connect that one to that guy. And then we have a second bridge. Also, I'm just thinking we might have to go like that because we need to come over here. But that's problems for later. Boom. Deco pot. Oh, I need to do eggs. Deco pot. 25. If we go in order. 24. So it's 23, 24, 25, and then the next ones, which will be these guys, will be 26 and 7, and then 28 and 29. Yes. Factory gauge. Can I? I'll probably extend that one over here as well. Boom, boom. Pot. All right. Yeah, that's. Let's see. Oh, dude, I like the way they move. Is so cool. Can I get lower? I can, but I'm out of blocks. Can I? No, I can't. Okay. Pick up this guy. Oh, ready. Next. Is this still good content, people? Is this still good content? Not too repetitive? Okay, now I do need to get in front of that. Otherwise, I don't think I can do it from here, right? Oh wait, I can. Can I do this one as well? I can. Look at that. Deco pot 27. Eggs deco pot 26. Oh, now I need to get. They're really on that line. 1. Come on. Yeah! Yeah, baby. Oh no, I moved my mouse. There we go. There we go. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Okay, 2 more, and then we can work on the grass bit that I want to do. Oh no, I do have to still fill the ones that I want to fill. Let's do that, and that's gonna give us a very very small platform to land on. So, wish me luck. Whoop. We scoot in here. We do that. We go. Boom, boom. It's very tight in here, but we can make it work. We can make it work. Thank you for the follow. Do that and that. Let's do that one first, which is 28. And then this one. Thank you. Another one. Another follower. Welcome in. Also, I don't think my alerts are working for some reason. And I think I might know why. That's not. There they go. It's because of the ads. So we have to change that up. But we'll do that later. We'll do that after stream. Okay. Okay, so that's all the pots in. Now we need to fill up some pots with loot, with food mostly, so that people can eat. And I think I had this one selected. Let me check. So we have this one that we're gonna fill up with food, and then these ones are not filled up. Yeah, no. So it's just that one, and then we need to do maybe we do this one as well. Because there are gonna be, I mean, no, we've got plenty of food in here. So just the one over there, and then we'll work on this whole mechanism over here. So we get a dropper, because if I do a dispenser, it will not put it in the pot. Dropper, dispensers, droppers. Okay, we'll do. Oh, we have to go from the inside, right? Yeah. Right there. See that? Okay, that's gonna be annoying. We might have to raise. We might have to raise this. That's kind of annoying. On the other hand, it's probably not gonna happen during a game. Now we can see it because it's just happening. They're still filling up. So I might not change it up. Yeah, I kind of expected this to happen. Oh well. We'll leave it as is. This is something we'll remember for the next if I do another one. Or when I do another one, not if I do another one. When I do another one. Okay, so we'll do that. Can I reach from here? Probably not, right? Yeah, definitely not. That's gonna be a no-no. So we're gonna go from here all the way to there. Don't mind me just sitting here while watching a stream while slurping on a Rockstar. Being an adult is hard. Hey, dude, cookies and ice cream and a Rockstar sounds like a good meal. A cheat meal, but a good meal. Oop. And the spider web grows, people. It's my breakfast. Isn't the breakfast a meal? Isn't that just a meal? How many carrots have we put in? Carrot 7. Okay. Did I put in any more arrows? I've done what? How many arrows did I do? Chat, arrow 1. Did I do any more arrows? Because I kind of want to do an arrow as well. No. So we have mostly carrots over here. So what I'll do is we'll do arrow here, carrot from the grass. Thank you for the affiliate anniversary. I still weird that I didn't get a pop-up. I do need to double check if that's the last arrow I did. So that's arrow 1. Chat, if you've seen arrows somewhere, tell me. I don't think. Okay, so this would be arrow 2. Arrow 2. And let's be honest, the second season of Arrow wasn't that great. I need to find an arrow somewhere. Right there. Alrighty, let's do that. Arrow in there. Let's do 6 stacks. That should be enough. Is it requesting it? I hope it is. Is anyone there? Stam in the station.
Loving the series. Keep up the great content.
Wait, thank you for. Wait, what's that? Denmark crowns? Are those crowns? Thank you for the 20 crowns. That's the first one. You're the first YouTube super chat. As far as I can remember, though. Hello, welcome in. Wait, is that not the YouTube? Oh wow, that is. Wait, is it now filling up or not? I could chat on Twitch because of number of stick. I couldn't check. That's real. Stam raid. Chat, you're on screen. You're gonna be on screen. Type chat. Type. You're on screen. Hello.
Might as well make it 2 then.
Thank you for the raid, Stam. Also, thank you for $10. That's crazy.
Might as well make it 2 then.
That's another one. Oh, weird. Thank you. Thank you for another $10. Raid. The bits. Chat. Let's keep it civil. Let's not throw money away. A subscription? You get. I'll need to move my.
Stay near a raid, a wild stampede has arrived. Stay near a raid, stay near a love.
Stamio raid. Stamio. The second one was an accident, but it's all good. Okay. Thank you, Robin Graves. Another one? Thank you for the Robin Graves. Thank you for the one gift sub. I'll do this. You can see it. Focus. I need to fix that webcam. Also, Stam. There you go. Is there a hype train? Wait, how many months is that? 7 months is crazy. Why is Stam saying choo choo? Because if there is a hype train, that means I can test out. There is a hype train. Chat, we're testing out circuit boards. Chat, we're gonna test out this circuit board I have set up. So I said this last stream. We're trying to figure out how to get an actual train working based on the hype train. So to do that, I need to get levels, different levels, because that is going to move my servo motor. You can see it right there. It's right next to my screen over there. So I'm going to keep an eye on that, see if it moves or not. And while we do that, we are going to go and keep going. Having receipt printers to print out is sick. It's not my idea. I yoinked it from somewhere, from someone.
Why do you have a RegPit printer printing when something happens?
So, okay, that's a good question. If you want to get the answer to that, you can do exclamation mark printer. But basically, what we're doing. Let me go full screen again. Oh God. Remember to introduce yourself to new people. I know it's weird. Hello, I'm Eggs. I'm a streamer and a YouTuber. As a hobby mostly. I still work, but yeah, I like to tinker with stuff more. Crazy. I like to tinker with stuff and do crazy stuff like printing out your guys's print receipts. So first of all, Robin Grace, thank you for a tier 1 sub. So why we do this is I don't want to clutter up my screen with alerts most of the time. And I do want to have something physical to see what people have done. I feel like if you give me money, you should be able to take up some space in my room. Also, thank you for the 5 gifted. And so what I do is I save everyone's sub receipts in a jar. Right? So as you can see, Stam is in here a bunch, at least 7 times, because 7 months, right? But there's people on here from like when I first hit affiliate, like Havoc Tracks is a good friend of ours. Yummy Lulu Goblin are in here, so I it's kind of like my memory book, right? Also, if you hit 9 months, where is Yummy's? If you hit 9 months, we write your Twitch baby's name on the receipt. So with a pen, I can't find him. I can't find it. Where is it? Now I need to look for it because I need you guys to know what it looks like. No, I can't find it. It's too much paper. But everything that's a sub or a gift sub will go in here. I can't do it for YouTube just yet because YouTube is stupid and they don't give me enough information to print out anything. So it's just for Twitch. So if you want to go in the jar, you head over to Twitch. Same goes for any channel point. Oh, here's the mullet. Look, We write the name of your Twitch baby on the receipt. It moved one level. But I need, yeah, I will still be testing. I'll look at the logs because I am keeping logs of everything that's happening, and I'll look at the logs. Yeah, we'll look at the logs after stream and figure out if anything actually happened. But yeah, so we like to tinker with stuff. I was still introducing myself. I don't know how to do this. I like to do technical stuff. I also like to build, so I combine this fact in the fact that we're building a game. Stam, close your eyes. We're building a game on the server, which, yeah, it looks like this. It's gonna be twice as big when we're done. So we need a whole nother level over here, and then one more wing over here as well. But now we're working on this. We're putting in some of the more the boring stuff. So yeah, a good rest of your stream. Games looks insane. Have a good night. Sleep tight. But yeah. So any of the boring stuff, any of the more repetitive stuff, we try and do on stream. Because that's good content. I get to talk with you guys. If you guys have ideas that we can use, this is the time to do it. Carrot. I think this is 8. Let me check. What was this? Carrots. Yes, so this is carrot 8. Okay, good. Now let's go and grab a carrot. Yeah, the idea of this is gonna be this game is gonna be completely self-sufficient, outside of some minor troubleshooting. But once it's done, these farms should be supplying the game with all it needs. So people should just be able to run it, and I shouldn't have to restock anything, which is good because then we can make another one. Then we can make another one. Oh, no. Okay, carrot 8. We want 6 levels. Hype level 3 is crazy. Thank you everyone for all the subs and the bits and the thingies, and also just for being here. It's a big one. Okay, so that should be filling up. I don't know why it's not. I mean, I do know why it's not. Probably because we don't have any carrots left over. Probably out of carrots, right? How are we doing? Yeah, we're out of carrots. Our arrows should be filling up. I don't know why the arrows are not filling up. Did I not hook? Oh no, never mind. We've got arrows. So this one will fill up whenever. I know why we don't have any more carrots. Would have been earlier if I noticed you were going live. It's fine. It's fine. You gotta hit that follow button, you know. That's annoying. Also, I do have my one. Look at that. I've been prepared. I'm currently trying to learn Create so I can make some of my videos y'all are great inspiration. That's good to hear. That's actually a nice thing to hear. Yeah, good luck, I guess. Have fun with it is what I would say. That's what I'm doing. And yeah, hopefully packages. Hopefully you get some fun out of it. Have I not Oh, I don't have that. No. Nope, don't have it. I want to set it up locally. Don't want to use Stream Elements for that, or like Nightbot. I want to do everything local. So we're filling up on carrots, which is good. Because I'm gonna do something that's a little more technical. Which is gonna be fun, because it's gonna be underneath there. A couple days a week, but I followed when you were online. I think I saw the notification for that. Which is kind of funny, because at work you kind of just look at your phone and you're like, oh, I've got a new comment, or I've got a new notification, and then you look at it. It's gonna setting up home solutions is fun. Yeah. Also, the moment Stream Elements goes down, you're kind of stuck. Whereas if your streamer bot fails, you just restart streamer bot, and that's it, you know. So yeah, I like to do every alert or everything that runs my game, my stream through streamer bot or something similar, because that is easier. That's easier. Let's throw away some of the stuff that we... Oh no, we do need those. Never mind. Also need that one dispenser that we have. Okay, I also need those. Do I need these? I don't need these. I do need these, and I definitely need those. What else do I need? Analog levers, which I don't have, I think. No, but I do need these guys. Also not some wool. Wool. How does one make an analog lever? That's easy enough. Have casings? I've got 2. Which is not a lot, but it'll have to make do. Anyone, if you see sticks, never mind. I was gonna say if you see sticks, yell, but 1, you can't yell. 2, I got my sticks. Okay, so idea is that we are gonna. I'll show you what it looks like in a schematic, and then we'll go over it with whatever we need. Also, I need to check what else I need. I need that guy, and then a bunch of redstone. Thank you for the follow. Dude, subbing before following is a crazy thing. Gifting subs and subbing before you follow is, in my eyes, crazy. You shouldn't be doing that. That defies the laws of the laws of streaming, I guess. Forgot I didn't follow. Well, don't forget. Is there laws? There's unwritten laws. Okay, so we need to go and grab more target blocks, which is fine. We can do that. I still use pickaxe to dirt. So do I. Whenever I'm too lazy to switch to my shovel, I will too. Chat, how long is it gonna... I spy? Ooh. How long is it gonna take for us to load and spawn? If you sub before following, you're one of 2 things: a child who stole their parents' credit card, or too rich to know the actual value of money. True. True. Okay, let's see. Welcome to spawn, where everything loads in very slowly. Help them out for the content they provide. It's fair. But chat, do realize that you don't have to. This is something I do as a hobby. I've got a job. I've got money. Don't worry. You can keep yours. I'll keep mine. But chat, what did I need? What did I need again? Was it? Oh, it was. Oh, I know what I need. I'm gonna need you guys, and then a whole bunch of redstone. Redstone. Oh, that's not good. That's not enough. Do I have crushed iron in here? No, but do I have iron? I have iron. Got plenty of iron, but I don't want to use all of it because I like it. Let's do crushers. Now we'll crush that and then we'll wash it. While we do that, we'll get these going, which is going to be enough for today. I thought about going into game development at some point, kind of realized how hard it is. Mad respect for game devs. They are crazy. And the state they have to do it in, it's always crunch time, it's always stress. Oh, it's nuts. Making my basement also just create SMP. Ooh, interesting. And now we wash all of this, which is going to give us redstone. Look at the building. It's majestic, isn't it? Let's have a better look. I know, but Stam spoiled it already. I know I was going to keep it, but Stam spoiled it. Look at it. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it beautiful and majestic? I do need to do like some landscaping, but I don't think Trollash has done. Maybe. It's amazing, isn't it? What's that for? Who knows? I know, but I'm not gonna tell you. That's something you will have to watch the videos for. You'll have to watch the videos. It's gonna be fun though. I think it'll bring some good memories to the server. Some funny moments to the server. Whee! Now I want to do what I've always been trying. What I always try to do is fly out before I hit the water. Fun things are the best. I like fun things. I do too. Fly out before. Yay! Yay! Okay. I have another slime trick, chat. I could make an extra slime farm. No, the slime farm has been working. Like I've done some caving, lit up like a large amount of caves, and they've been working fine now. Also, it's getting quite cold. I might actually put on a sweater. Okay, where were we working? Right here. Alright, chat, let's do this. Let me figure out where I'm gonna put this thing. Right there. That's the wrong button. Okay, I know. You're gonna be annoying about it. Right there. Analog lever to 12. So basically, what this is, right? What building are you most proud of on the server so far? I mean, I haven't built all that much yet. I mean, I have, but not like in a majestic, beautiful kind of sense, right? This has been really fun to do, but it doesn't look as appetizing from the outside. It's gonna look great from the inside, though. But yeah, this has been fun. It's a challenge. The starter base has been fun, but I don't have a favorite just yet. Don't have the favorite just yet. Now I need to check. So this one takes output from here, which is kind of okay, weird, but fine. I don't know why I did that. Wait, that's not correct. That's not correct. How did I do it over here? Yeah, I did it the same over here. That's okay. I mean, if it works, it works. I'm not gonna argue with past me. Arguing with past me is not a good idea. Right, so we do this guy here, and then we go boop boop. But I also need to do, so we'll have to get dispenser in there. So we might actually take you out. Alright, so let me explain really quick how this, I'll wait until we are out of ads, which is like 10 more seconds, and then I'll explain what we're doing. Then we do timer over here. Redstone. We need redstone. What's your favorite mod in the Just Create mod pack other than the Create mod? I mean, we recently added a lot of them, but I haven't really explored them. The fact that we have liquid dye and we can actually place it in a wall is kind of funny. We played with that last stream, and yeah, it's kind of funny, so that's good. Okay, so we'll put that on like 10 ticks. Can I? Nope. But can I get to it? Come on, let me get to it. Okay, now that everyone's back from ads, we can explain how this works, right? So, these are calibrated skulk sensors, and basically what you do is you input a source of redstone, right? A strength of redstone, and depending on the strength that you input, you pick up a different sound, basically, right? So like a block breaking has a different sound than a block placing. Or opening a door is different from footsteps, right? So if you input 12, you filter out everything except for breaking blocks. So that means only breaking blocks will activate this skulk sensor, which is what we're banking on, because what they're doing is they're breaking grass, and that will be picked up by the skulk sensors. So that's the idea behind this. And then when that happens, we send out a signal. This will I need a bucket of water so that we don't hear the skulk sensor going off every time. Good thing that we've saved. I didn't get ads. No, not everyone gets ads, but they randomly distribute ads when they've put them out. Okay, so now we will not hear it. Hello, Joey. Hello, Joey. Welcome in. Welcome in. Do try and keep it in English, please. I know it's just eggs, but in a different language. But we try and keep our eggs in English, you know. for chat rule's sake. Let's do that. I don't really need these anymore. Same goes for these. I'm just trying to declutter my inventory because it's getting wild. All right. What do I need? Dispenser, dropper. Okay. Okay. Right. I need. I think that's everything I need from now on. I'm trying to think. No, I need these guys. Right. Oh, also I need my filters. Where's my oak stair? And then what have we done over here? You know what? Let's set up this room a little. Let's set up this room a little. Of course, I don't have enough. I also try to think never ends well. Yeah, it's a dangerous thing to do. I know. But sometimes you have to. Right. So we come out from here, basically. Right. Come out from here, basically, and then we have our room. Let me get some torches back in here, because otherwise it'll get too dark. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this is a bridge, and then we have another room. Alrighty. This is just so I remember what redstone goes where, right? It's like a little scaled down version of the dungeon that we're running. So what we want to do, this is probably not, honestly, not for that one, but we will use this for that because we need one of these in here. Cool, y'all linked up with Legion. He is one of my favorite creators. Follow them since he was sub 1000 sub. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, he seems like a cool. I haven't been able to, outside of like welcoming him to the server, I haven't really been able to talk with him. But he seems like a cool dude. We've got one thing in common, that's for sure. That's for sure. I also need to decide what the filter is going to be for this room. I feel like using some tuff. We definitely have one thing in common, that's for sure. Alright, let's reset this up over here so I can put a lever in there, which I forgot. This is my brain, everyone. This is why videos take so long. It's because I just forget everything. You both play Minecraft? Hey, we've got two things in common. Chat, I've said this before, but I will talk to him about the Roman stuff. Let's do 10 ticks. Right, this one's set up to 20 seconds. This one's another 30 seconds. That way they're not all synced together. We'll do whoop whoop. Building Rome. See, I think I don't know if he's into the whole mythology kind of thing, but I am, and I will talk about it. I will talk about it. He definitely is. Oh, yes. That's gonna be so much fun. Chat, it's gonna be so much fun. Yeah, we need to get... Where did I put my... Hello, sir. Hello, Regger. Welcome in. How are you doing? I knew I put them somewhere. Okay. I need to figure out where I put a drop. I think it's only on this one, right? Yeah. So I need to power this somehow, which honestly I could do over here without interfering with any other stuff. So we'll do that. We'll set you up, and then I think I was slab, or was it stair? Stair. Okay, stair. And then the full block is for the rest. Now I had to figure that out, so I knew what I could use over here. So we'll do that. That's one. This one will just power directly, so that's fine. I think he might also be a historian. I am not. I am very much what? How do I say it? A recreational, is that one of them? Recreational, that's the thing. Recreational reader, but I have read the important ones. I want to get more into the smaller of the like writers and poets, but yeah, I've read the important ones, and I think that's the most one can expect, you know. I need to make sure we're powering this guy. Also, are we out of carrots for some reason? Oh no, I said 3 stack. I want to do 6, please. Thank you very much. Boom. Slab. So, what will happen once we get a signal here? We'll send a slab to this dropper, and the dropper is going to drop a carrot. Then we're going to wait a little bit. Wait, what? Huh? What? Huh? I didn't break anything. I didn't break it. Is it? It might actually... Oh, that's not a bad thing, but... Okay. The dispenser goes in here. And then we need some dirt and a block of grass. This is also going to be our test, because the moment we start breaking blocks, it's going to start dropping carrots. He has built mega builds of the Colosseum on his hardcore world, constantly giving Roman facts in his time lapses. When you have a spare moment, you should check out his Roman Colosseum build in his hardcore world. It's massive. I think I've seen it. Like on train tracks. I need like grass. That's not gonna look ugly when I take it away. I've seen it. I think I've definitely seen it. Like I'm not in it for the whole like, oh, emperor kind of stuff, right? I'm purely in it because it's mythology based. I like Greek mythology, so basically the same. Although there's some key differences in between Roman and Greek mythology, but yeah, no, it's the same pantheon. It's the same pantheon. Okay, guys, watch out for carrots dropping. The Greek one is older by a lot, really. But even the Greek one is like an updated version of a way older mythology. Like all of it comes, it kind of just dies down to something else. Okay, so I think we've got the wrong one. Although it's... It's 12 though, right? Yeah, 12. It's definitely worth like picking up. It's just not dropping anything. And that's probably because I haven't set it to receive. God damn it. Okay, we'll do that. Those will start doing their thing. I read the Percy Jackson and Olympus book series and the one after that. Pretty good books. I think we talked about that in a past stream, but they're good and bad for two different reasons. As a classics major, I'm definitely interested in checking out more of the Legions videos. Looking forward to seeing what he does on the server as well. Yeah, I like the fantasy and the mythology. I'll just give you the TLDR why I like the books and why I kind of also hate them. They're really good to inspire people to look into mythology, and definitely kids to get into those classics, the classical literature, right? That's kind of how I got into it, but then not with the Percy Jackson books, but with an actual book of like classical myths. So that's why they're good, right? They're really good in the sense that they inspire people to get into that kind of literature. On the other hand, they are mostly based on one writer, on one poet, right? I think they're mostly based on Ovid's recounts of the mythology and the mythos, which means that you get this very centralized story, a very localized story, and some of the myths are very like you gotta remember that Greece is not Greece, right? Not until recent, really. Throughout history, Greece has been this patchwork of little cities and city-states. And what happens is that some cities will tell the same story in a different way. And so if you compare different writers, you will see those differences, which is good. This is the way to read mythology. It's not to only read Ovid or only read Hesiod or only read Virgil, right? Because Virgil and like if you take Virgil and Homer, it's a very bold comparison because Virgil's a Roman writer, Homer is a Greek writer, right? So both of them write about Troy and what happens after Troy, but both of those stories will be completely different, right? Because both of them are writing from a different point of view. The same thing happens within Greece itself. A writer from Athens will not be writing the same facts in between quotes as somebody from Thebes or somebody from Ithaca, for instance, right? Or Naxos or something. So I don't like how it's only portraying one story. I do realize that they did that because it's simpler and they're children books, and it's difficult to be taking snippets from different historical scriptures. But yeah, I think that's I think that's where most critics, and I say critics with a very broad term, but most people who enjoy the actual writings will be stumbling on, is that, like, okay, but like Medusa wasn't really, like, the story about Medusa is not technically correct, and the way they portray the Hydra is not technically correct. Same with a lot of different monsters. So it's different. It's a nerd topic, so won't get into it much more. Because I know I've scared away like half of the viewers with that little rant. We are gonna get... I should be able to get there, to be honest. Bone meal. I don't think I have enough bone meal for this, though. Right, that is everything except for these guys, and then some bone meal. I like discussions. Yeah, I mean, sure. I wasn't really talking about the discussion, more about the topic. And not everyone is so into mythology that they like discussing it. So, yeah. I will gladly discuss mythology with anyone who wants to get ahead of me. I like discussions as long as both persons are heard equal. Yeah, no, 100%. 100%. Let's do that. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I have enough bone meal to fill this one up, but we can go take turns at the mob spawner to get some bones. Or we could do a delta raid. No, wait, what are they called? Not basalt deltas. They're not. What is the one called with the ghasts and the skeletons in the nether? Chat, help me. You know, you guys know this game better than I do. It's somewhat something. No, it's the one. Soul Sand Valley. That's it. That's it. That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Okay, so this is gone. This means that I can. So we're filling up. That's good. I don't think we'll have that much left over, but we still need to bridge, which I might do in the video. We have all of these in, so I could try and figure out and try and work it out, see if it actually works now. Let me get one piece of right. Okay, so we'll put you here. So now, technically, they're gonna come in and break that. Carrot. Carrot. And then after 30 seconds, it's gonna regrow the grass. Technically. Come on, 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 come on. Come on. Third. Oh, I like it. I like it. Another carrot. Does anyone want another carrot? Question mark. Does anyone want another carrot? Yes or no? I want another carrot. Carrot. Dude, dude. I like it. It does give me Zelda vibes. Breaking pots, doing carrot stuff. I need stone so I can plug all the holes that we made. Does anyone want to see the pots in action? See how they work? Because now we don't have pots, but once we put power to... Oh, that's what we forgot. We need to do power for the pots. So we'll put some power in for the pots, and then we'll activate them so that y'all can see how they work. How am I going to do that? I need to get a whole lot of... Nope. Nope. Where are they? These guys. Then I also need a sequence gear shift. I need some of you and some of you. Plenty of you. And then after that, I think we're good. I'll bring some blocks to scaffold with or to support ourselves with. And I think that's about it, really. Okay. So we need to go from there. So you've got the central unit over there. We need to come over here. So I think it might be easier to work from that point on. Meaning I need to get on my walkway. And then we'll bring these guys down. Nope. Let me hold torches so you guys can see what I'm doing. Bring these down. We'll bring them down just below this area. Then I need to go all the way up there. You know what? Let's just grab dirt and start towering. That's gonna be the easiest way to get around. Hello, Yummy. Welcome in. No. Did I say easy? I meant fall damage. Right. This is supposed to be flat, right? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So we can do that. We'll do that. Then have you. Okay. We'll go up here. Yo, welcome in. How are you doing today? Also, Yummy, how are you doing today? Hope you're having a good day. I think it's one more down. I really also should be starting to connect these up to one central line. So I'll start that over here as well. I'll probably just run this one all the way back and then connect those two in there as well. 60 viewers, congrats. Yeah, Stam just raided. With a crazy raid, by the way. Yeah, the last block as well. That's good. Why don't you use Fulbright? I don't like how it makes the game look on camera. It kind of just puts a lot of noise on the game that is not necessary. Oh god, no. Oh, that's just that, so it doesn't spawn anything. It just puts a lot of noise on the game that is definitely, like, it's not necessary. You can do it without Fulbright. I mean, if you want to use it, by all means, use it. I will not judge anyone to play a game like this in any way, shape, or form. But I particularly, like, just don't. We're above and that was Dutch. We're above. That's what I was trying to say. We're above hot soup, so we gotta be careful. Okay, so this is our connection point right here. We want to go all the way in there, and then I also need to connect up those guys, which should be fairly easy. Thank you for the follow. Remind me, chat, to put that alert on a different timer, and on the one that was also used for the ads. Oh, would you look at that? We've got some bits. Oh no, that's still from Robin. That's still a sub. Thank you, Recorrec, for the 100 bits. Thank you. And all the follows? That's crazy. All the follows. Thank you for the 100 bits. I'll put it on the pile with all the other bits, so that I can keep track of them. While we're doing that, we're gonna go in on this thing. Nope, I want to get rid of that. Okay. And now I need to figure out a way to get here. And that's probably either going to be that one coming over here. Although this one is going straight into that. Yeah, no, that's fair. We can go one lower. And then use that as a transfer point. Let me, you know what, let me get our speed control in first. Because that's going to dictate the height of which we want to use. I'm starting to feel that my brain is turning into mush, which is not particularly a good thing. Oh, more bits? That's crazy. 400 more bits? Thank you, Recorrec. Rico? Is that Rico? Scrambled eggs? Scrambled eggs, indeed. Scrambled eggs, indeed. So the lava vats power the system you're making? Indeed. Indeed, you are very correct. Yeah, well, technically it's a steam engine, but it's self-sufficient. So we have this little power system over here, the little turbine that's powering a pump, and that arm over there, and all those pumps that are powering the steam engine. And then also look at what I'm standing on. And then these are all hooked into this central line, basically, which connects to everywhere else on the stuff, you know? Everything. Change scene. Oh, right. Let's do that again. Look at what I'm standing on. Yeah, that's not good. My gods, eggy in full screen. That's never a good thing. You're making a Create dungeon? Correct. Look at it. Look at the beauty. Let's get rid of all the... Look at the beauty. But yeah, so we've got a turbine powering a pump, and some other pumps, and a mechanical arm that is steam powering, and then this central column. Also, we've got some more stuff to go, but this central column is basically powering everything. Introduce video. Oh no, I forget all the time. I forgot. Did I not have wrench? I do have wrench. Question is, this is in line. Okay, so we're gonna take you. We're gonna put you. If I could get to that, please, pretty please. You there. You go there. And nope, all the way around, please. Okay, so we've got a little bit of a problem. So what if we move it one forward? That scared me. I was like, "Oh, yeah, nope, that's lava." that was my direction, my reaction. Is this the engine room? You could call it. You could call it that. I've given it the name A Hallowed Engine because that's kind of where I'm basing the story on. So technically this would be an engine room. It's a mystical engine room though. Hey. So the pots have been placed, which we're gonna keep like that. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. Water, give me water. This is a very precarious workplace. Yeah, it is. It is. I still got reflexes though, so that's good. That's good. What I really want to do is be able to reach that so I can set the speed. So I'm probably just gonna do... I need more slabs. Maybe put a floor. Nah, we like living on the edge. What is life if you sometimes don't take a bath in lava, you know? We still gotta live. But I am gonna put in a walkway so I can access this guy. Want it to go at 128. Wise words, yeah. What's life without a bit of lava? Alright, we set our thingy-me-do-bob. We set this to turn 5 meters, that should be fine. And then we put a torch on there so it doesn't spawn any mobs. Good. So, chat. Now, let me explain how this system works. For the new guys in chat, for new people in chat, we are playing, or we are building a little game called, or we're making a little game called Zelda Dungeon, or Zelda Inspired Dungeon. And so we've got these bots, decorated bots that are in Minecraft. And what you can do with bots, you can break them. So let's set this filter, right? Or this clock, basically. And when the players are going to be running around, they're going to be able to break these pots, right? Gonna go, oh, pot, break pot, break pot, break pot, right? Oh, we've got a carrot. Cool. That's not good, actually. We're gonna collect all of these because we're gonna recycle them. We break. Oh, look, they've placed. We're placing them again, and then I think like 30 or 10 ticks later, this one should fire an arrow in this. Like put an arrow in there. And so some of these are gonna hold items, and some of them will not. Did it do it? It did not. Okay. Also, I realized that you're just gonna grab carrots for everything that you break in here, which is fine. Dude, it's so cool. Kind of deploy. No, we're putting it in with a dropper. But it doesn't seem to be working. Did I put that on receive mode? I did not. I found why I'm a mistake. I'm a disappointment. Hello, you want to be receiving? Yes you are. But can it deploy? No, it'll just break it. It'll just break it. Come on, come on, come on. I need food. The packages are actually kind of funny. Oh, look, arrow. So now if I break that pot, I also get an arrow. 21. So that's the whole idea for the pots. And so over here we'll have pots as well. Everywhere where you see the deployer or the dropper, it's where a pot is going to be, and then a little bit more. And then over the entire dungeon, actually. So over here as well, we've got like pots. We'll have some grass growing. Same over here, some pots, some pots. It's just everywhere. You can destroy pots everywhere, and you can destroy grass for carrots. It's going to be so much fun. But yeah, that's the whole idea. That's the whole plan. I'm gonna turn it off. Otherwise, it's gonna keep spawning stuff, and I don't want to waste any resources for now. Which kind of makes sense, I guess. But yeah, this is the fun part. This is gonna be hard though. Figuring out this system, how we're gonna return all the items. Combat. Yep, there's gonna be a little bit of combat. Little bit. I don't want to say too much because I know Stam's in work mode. But we have some stuff planned out. I think you could go and watch the VODs back. We did most of it on the VODs, so some of the VODs are still out there. There's no concrete, like I've got. I can show you technically. All. So we have this room. This is gonna be like the mini boss room, and this is gonna be the actual boss room, which is gonna be fun. We're gonna boss, and then after that is parkour. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, that's something I still have to do, is figure out where I'm gonna put all of these. But that's for another day. That's for another day. I think we've done, except for like having the actual like bridge and whatever is gonna come in here. We've done actually most of the like repetitive things, the things that I've already done in the previous video. So I think I'm gonna end it here. Or at least the part of the dungeon. I'm gonna end here. Have you thought about adding a secret bonus? Like what? Like what? What secret bonus? Like loot or secret room? Yes, we have a secret room. Yeah. You want me to, because I know some of you have not been in any of the development or like the creative streams. Do you want me to give you guys a little rundown of what? Happy birthday. I don't know whose birthday it is, but happy birthday. You guys want to kind of have a rundown of what the ideas behind the whole dungeon and like how I want to structure it? Want to have an idea? Yeah, sure. Okay. I'm gonna sketch it out for you guys. So give me a second. I'm gonna close out of Minecraft because I've played enough Minecraft for today. I'm gonna start up Photoshop because we can sketch it out then. I'll save the replay as well while we do that. But yeah, so the idea on the whole dungeon is this is gonna be this is the first one, right? I plan on making more, and so this is the first one. And this one is more so to kind of get, you know how in a Zelda game, I assume most of you have played a Zelda game, at least one, but like the first dungeon or the first thing is always kind of like, you get to know the mechanics of the game, right? You get to know how you can access some things by firing arrows at it. You get to know how to jump or how to maneuver in certain areas, right? You realize that you can climb on vines, stuff like that, right? That's the idea behind the first dungeon most of the time. I'm not gonna say every time, but most of the time. So what my plan was, right, is let me pick a different color that you can actually see. So if we have dungeon 1, right, this is going to be dungeon 1, D1. It's the entrance dungeon, basically going to be slow opening door for dramatic effect. Maybe. Maybe. You'll have to figure that out by watching streams and the videos. But so this is dungeon 1. This is where they're gonna get like basic gear, right? Nothing fancy, basic gear, and they're gonna learn mechanics, right? Mechanics. My writing is really bad, so keep up with it. Deal with it, people. Then let's say once everyone is done with dungeon 1, I'm gonna, or while people are running dungeon 1, I might be working on dungeon 2, right? And so they can take all of this basic gear, right, and the knowledge of the mechanics, they can take that with them to dungeon 1. They cannot bring their own stuff, right? No diamond armor. You can only use what you got from the dungeon itself. So they bring their gear, and then maybe in this dungeon, maybe this one is fire themed. right? And so here they suddenly get what's an item in the game that has to do with fire? Chat. What has to do with fire? Okay, no, maybe not fire. Maybe that's a blaze rod. No. Oh god, that's all my stuff. No. Let's do. Okay, let's do this. Maybe this one is create based, right? Meaning all the puzzles are gonna be create based. And so the special item they get from this dungeon is gonna be a wrench. Right? A wrench. And then they can use that wrench within the dungeons and all the other dungeons. So maybe over here in dungeon 1, I'm not gonna do it, but maybe there's a puzzle over here that you can only access if you've done dungeon 2. You know? That's kind of the idea. And then they wrench, and then they've got some more mechanics. Maybe some extra armor as well. Armor. And then we go to dungeon 3. Right? Dungeon 3. Oh, 3. Let's do it. God. Hello? Dungeon 3. And this is like wind, maybe, or air. And then over here, they get wings. For instance, right? Oh, all of this is still like an idea, right? Right now we're focusing on this and getting it to work. Because what I also need to do to get people into here, we still need to do. We still need to work on how are we gonna collect all the loot, right? And how are we gonna keep it for them? How are we gonna store the loot? Puzzles are like entrance keys. Entrance key is an important one. Dude, my writing is so bad. Entrance key. That's what we still need to do. We need to figure out. Oh, I also want to do ID. So an ID, so that I can ID whoever is running the dungeon. Stuff like that we still need to figure out. So it's still very much in only this phase. And then once this is all done, right? Once this is all done, we'll get working on phase 2. And that's why they're like, people have been comparing it with Decked Out. I don't think it's Decked Out. Because the dungeons on their own are very small, right? But it's the whole experience, because as I said, right? We figured out how to make villagers talk, and I want to like have an actual RPG game. You have to find certain villagers within the world and talk to them to get your keys and stuff like that, right? That's the whole experience that I want to make. That's the whole thing that we want to do. So that's kind of the idea behind it all. I hope that kind of gives you I don't know. I hope that gives you a scope of what's to come, and I hope it's exciting enough for you guys to get excited. Maybe you can add a few tiny spots where people can store the stuff in the vault to collect for later. What I want to do is at the end of the dungeon, I'm gonna have them put all their entire inventory into a barrel. I'm gonna filter out everything that's like one-time use, arrows, carrots, extra food that they still have left, rotten flesh, bones, whatever, right? All that stuff I'm gonna filter out. Non-enchanted bows, right? Stuff like that. We're gonna filter out, and then all the actual loot that they get to keep for the next dungeon. I don't know. Let's say a sword that they gotten, or a shield, or a piece of armor, or like that wrench that they get. we'll filter that out and we'll send it to a central storage within spawn, and that's where they're going to be able to collect it. That's my idea for now. I still need to figure out how I'm going to do it. I have a few concepts, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But if you, by all means, if you have ideas, or if you have a way that you can, let's say, a funny interaction that you would think that will work, right? Not particularly in the dungeons, but like outside of dungeons, right? Have a funny traveler, or like have a cool idea to get them into the dungeons, or stuff like that. Let me know. How many dungeons will there be in a tournament? Again, these are ideas. This will not be a thing that. Don't take my word for it. This is all I'm gonna say, because it all depends on time. But I think I've got 8 ideas for dungeons, like 8 general themes, right? I've got a deep like underground one that's gonna be kind of themed around ancient cities and stuff like that. Fire, easy. Water, easy. Wind or air, easy. So that's already 4. We've got to create one that's 5. Like nature, like trees, greenery, animals and stuff. 6. Which ones do I have as well? Oh, I have an idea for an end one as well, like an more mystical, magical one. And then I kind of want to do a villager based one where you're like your dungeon is a hidden village, right? So that's the 8 that I have. But we'll probably do less, or maybe more if I can get through them. But that's the 8 ideas that I have. Which one is going to be the next one? I still haven't decided. I also have not started working on it. But I hope that's interesting enough for you guys, or at least it shapes the scope of the project a little bit. What else do I need to do? Not anything. Don't really need to do anything anymore. I'm looking at my to-do list, which is growing instead of getting smaller. That's gonna add some lore to the server. You guys said that Legion likes mythology, right? You guys said that Legion likes mythology. I've been writing. Did somebody say lore? Somebody say lore? I'm going. Bye. Have a good night. See, I told you, mythology scares people away. We are gonna. I'm gonna end stream here, I think. Cause I mean, it's been a good day. It's been a long day, to be honest. We are gonna raid into Sin City. She's a good friend of the channel. So say hi. I don't know what the raid message is. I don't really have a raid message. So I would say, I don't know. Let's egg her house. You can say we egg your house in the name of eggs. I will be live on Sunday. No video next week, but so Sunday, then next Thursday we'll stream again. I hope you all enjoyed this stream. I definitely did, and I'll see you all on the next one. Have a good weekend, everyone. Bye.